Greetings. Good morning. Happy Mercury Day. Today is the day that Mercury rules. We are Mercury has moved into Cancer. Good morning. Good morning. Peace and blessings. Happy Wednesday. I'm grateful to be here. Let me tell you guys, I have been really going through it. My personal astrology right now is so very intense, and I'm really releasing a lot of old stories, and what I'm present to is I'm releasing a lot of old stories, but as the old stories come up, they feel they come up as a shadow, right? Because the South Node is going through Scorpio, you guys. So I'm sure that everyone's experiencing a lot of shadow stuff right now because that's just the nature of the South Node in Scorpio. And so one of the things that's showing up with me right now is like my desire for power, my desire, like jealousy, and feeling like I just have all these things that are associated. And this is what it's associated with. It's really interesting because the sun is in Cancer, so childhood things. When I was a child, like the stuff I know now, I knew as a child, right? But I didn't, no one talked about it. I didn't know it like this, but I knew, like I understood the cosmos. I just had, and so I often felt really misunderstood. I felt like I didn't belong because I wasn't able to give language to what was really going on inside of me. And so I would feel really angry and rageful that other people got seen and celebrated and I was not. That's what it was. It was like I would feel really angry that I wasn't being seen and celebrated for who I was. and that created jealousy. And so I'm really I'm releasing a lot of that right now. I've started a dry fast. Like I've not had any food since yesterday at about 3:00 because it just feels good. It's like I feel my body. I've not had any food, and I've only been drinking I've only had a little bit of water, not much water. I've been drinking nettles water to strengthen, to nurture my Mars, because Saturn, which is about our karma, is in opposition to my Mars, which is in Leo, and I'm nurturing it because Saturn is wringing that motherfucker out. And Mars is our body. It's how we function. Right? So I literally am doing the work to like wring out the jealousy, like get the last vestiges out of it. And it's very, it feels very uncomfortable. Let's say hello to my aunt. Hello, my aunt. Look at how big she is, y'all. She is a giant. Look at her. Hello, say hello to the people. Say hello. Isn't she a cutie? She is such a cutie. This is the one who just, she just with me all day long. Like I said, she comes occasionally, but my aunt, she's just on me. She's like, I'm with you. Okay, so right now I'm experiencing a little bit of nausea. It's so interesting. This experience is very interesting. Okay, so we're in a Mercury day, and Mercury is the energy that rules our minds. It's our thinking. And Mercury just moved into Cancer. And Mars in Leo. Is that good fire? Keeps that magnet force strong. I have this. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mars in Leo is pure fire. That's right. And it's childlike and playful, and that's kind of the challenge with mine right now, is that it's not that. It's become too serious. So I have to let go of all that stuff that's holding on to it. Yesterday, two morning birds landed right on top of the electrical pole outside of my house, and I was like, oh, morning doves. And when I went to go check what it was, it said that you need to release your sorrow. You need to let go of your mourning. Stop mourning. Not stop it, but really understand it and let go of the sorrowful stories. And that's a real interesting thing for me because I'm working with it. I don't really know how to do it, honestly, but I'm working with it. It'll happen because that's what the universe is loving like that. Like my guides and my ancestors will teach me to do it, and I know that. So I'm just with it because they will teach me how to release it. So one of the things I've been told to do is to do this dry fasting so you can really give your body the opportunity to not do anything else but focus on healing and renewing itself. So much of what we do is the eating, and like our emotional eat, and that just compounds the problem because the body needs to actually relax in order to heal. No more sad girl shit. Same. I'm actively working on this. Yes, I'm working on healing my white people rage. That's exactly what it is. I'm really working on healing it. So I tap my heart while the sun is in Cancer. I massage my breasts because the breast hold sorrow. You guys, do you understand that? That's why I keep telling y'all to come take the classes so y'all can understand. The breast holds memories. That's what Cancer is about. Cancer is about memories. So we're holding all of our sorrow because Cancer is about the mother who holds the sorrow. And that has its place. It has its place, but right now it's time to let go. In releasing the mourning, we make more room for joy. Absolutely. Okay, so Mercury is our mind and how we think. It's how we perceive reality. And Mercury has moved into Cancer. Sorrow for so long. That's right. We've been carrying sorrow for generations, you guys. We are the first generation of humans that have the information to do the work to heal. Do you guys get like who we are? Like, this is not a small thing that we're doing. And we're not just doing it for us. We're doing it for everyone in our family. And then we're doing it for the entire world. So we really have to understand this is very significant work. And, you don't have to see it from the perspective that I see it in, but because I see the cosmology in everything that I'm doing, and I know that when I come and talk to y'all, you guys are doing something similar, if not the same. If you guys are not in my classes, but you're here every day, right? So we're all doing this work to heal these energies, and you heal them while the sun and the moon are in these particular signs, and it re-energizes your energy to your blueprint. So you let it go, and then it becomes something else. Messaging poking on my fascia right now. Yes, exactly. That's right. Okay, so Mercury, our minds, our thinking. This morning I pulled the Magi card, the Magi. This is Mercury, the magician. Mercury is the magician, right? And what is the magician? It's the ability to be able to understand that all of this is an illusion. All of this is an illusion. All of this is perception, and none of it is what it is. Like, if you removed the houses and all, like, all this is illusion. America is a big Disneyland, y'all. Literally, like, America is a big system that literally is just create things that we've agreed upon. It's not really real. We just agreed upon it. We just decided. They said this is what we're going to do. They created laws and we all do it. But it's an illusion. It's not real. And the same way we did it, we can do something else. We can do that in our own lives, right? These stories that we tell ourselves, this person makes me feel this. That's an illusion. This person said this. That's an illusion. All that stuff is connected to our psychic stories and feelings and ways of being that literally just build up mental constructs that occur as real, but they're all sandcastles. That's Mercury, you all. And that is the magic. And it's the magic of it is incredible because, if you believe it enough, it becomes real because the universe honors those who have commitment and devotion to their beliefs. So it becomes real. And also, the universe is not good and bad. Like, it doesn't do any of that. Even negative and positive matter. Like, the negative is the feminine, the positive is the masculine. Everything is always working together. So Mercury in Cancer. Cancer is the mother, right? Your mother, but it's also the pattern. The mother just means the pattern, right? The pattern for life. The mother carries the pattern. The pattern happens in the mother. The matter, right? The mother creates the matter in her body, right? So you give the mother has a seed, and then you give it a sperm, and then the pattern for life is in it. To build that body is in the mother, and she will build a body of matter, right? Matter, M-A-T-T-E-R, is also mother, M-O-T-H-E-R, and it can be the mother of a child, but it also can be the mother who created these cards, the mother who created this, because this is matter. This is matter, right? So the mother who created this book is we're all mothers in some way, because mother comes out of your devotion to whatever it is you're thinking, and your thinking becomes an actual thing. It can be a physical thing in the matter, but also can be how you move through the matter. You have an idea, a vision, and then you're going to go do the thing. That is the mother, and that is the matter. It's all the same thing. You get it? It's all the same thing. It's all one thing. Mother, matter. Guess what? Black lives matter. Black, right? Black is the infinite, the internal, the eternal. That's black. Black is also the beginning of all things. All things come from the blackness, the mother, the matter, right? It's all one thing, and right, and it all becomes your thinking. And so Mercury is your thoughts, your perception, how you perceive reality, right? How you perceive reality. And how you perceive reality is in Cancer with the mother. So know that this month with the sun in Cancer, your thoughts are generating matter. Your thoughts are generating life. Your thoughts are creating things. So, and if you understand that, we all have mother energy within us. You can be a man. You can be, I don't care. Everybody has the energy, because all energy is everywhere. We all have various percentages of it though, right? Everybody doesn't have the same amount of these energies. Everybody has various amounts of it. So when you understand that, then you understand that you are a creator. Just by the nature of you being alive, by the nature of your thoughts, by the nature of your breath, it makes you a creator. You cannot escape it. It's how it is. And when you understand these creative powers and how they work, which is what I teach in my Moon class, I teach people how to understand all the faculties of your creative potential and power so that you can create anytime that you desire. Because there are aspects to our creative potentials. And many of our creative potentials are going negative directions because we have trauma, right? So the first chakra is ruled by Pluto. No, the first chakra is ruled by Saturn. The second chakra is ruled by Pluto. The third chakra is ruled by Mars. The kidneys, which cleans everything, is ruled by Venus. The heart, ruled by the sun. The throat, ruled by Mercury. The third eye, what you see, your vision, ruled by Jupiter, ruled by Uranus. The top, right? Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, Aries, the creative part, Capricorn, no, not Capricorn, Scorpio, and then the very bottom, Capricorn. And Virgo is in there at the intestines because Virgo rules the intestines in the stomach area. I could go through all the signs, but I'm just really going through the chakras right now because I really want us to understand how all of the signs are inside of us. You have your major three, but they're all inside of us. And when you begin to create a relationship with them all, then you get to transmute that energy every year because you have an understanding of how those energies are working inside of you. So the second degree is the degree of purity, or is it the degree of innocence? It's degree. Hold on a second. Sorry. Okay. So the second degree is the degree of purity. And this is the thing. It's really important. Yeah. It's really important for us to understand that we all are pure. And this is the hardest thing for me to get sometimes because it's just hard to believe when you see all this behavior. It's like, how these people be pure, right? But you have to see it in yourself. So one of the things that I really look at for me, I really look at my own darkness and so that I can understand. But the thing that the purity is about is understanding that we're all at the effect of the elements. We are all at the effect. Yes, Sag is the hips, exactly. And the reef, yes, exactly. Yes, absolutely. So, and Pisces is the feet. Thank you. Thank y'all. I just love it so much. Yeah. And when we understand this, when we understand that all of these astrological things are in our bodies, then we nurture them, right? Nurture your Pisces. You don't have to be a Pisces. Rub your fucking feet. Rub your feet. Go get your feet rubbed. You know what I mean? Like, rub your belly. Rub it, right? Like that, because you need to nourish yourself. You need to nourish yourself. And when you're in my classes, I teach you how to do the rituals and everything to help you nourish these parts of yourself through your own cosmology, so that you become a full being, so that you're full, so that you're not just, oh, I'm just this. And no, you're a full being. Okay. I was trying to say something about purity. We are all at the effect of the planets. We all are. And one of the things that helps me understand that I'm really working with on, like, being able to see the purity in the system that, you know, that in my mind white people benefit from, that's racist, being able to see the purity of it. Because what helps me is understanding that we are in the dark ages. We really are in the dark ages. We're coming out of the dark ages, but we're in the dark ages. And because we're in the dark ages, it means that those of us who don't have as much melanin are really impacted by the dark in a way that doesn't allow them to see the light. Because the pineal gland, you have to absorb the light from the sun. And people who don't absorb the sun are the people who are really in power right now. And so they believe that what they're doing is aligned because we are in the dark ages. It's like we're letting people lead us who don't have the foresight or the faculties in place to be able to navigate this time, because they don't register light in the same way that melanated people do. So things are very backwards right now. But it's just because of the dark ages. It really is. That doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that it's not horrible. That doesn't mean it's not painful. That doesn't mean we like it. But it's really just a function of the dark ages. Yes, it's the blind leading the rest of us. Exactly. And what else would it be? It's the dark ages, right? It's the dark ages. So the more of us that begin to wake up and understand what's happening, then we can begin to lead ourselves, and we can stop following leadership that is anchored in archaic and dark ages practices that are anchored in separation. We need people to create practices that are anchored in oneness and connection which this thing that I do here is. It's about all of us, right? And the way I can, because it comes through astrology. So I'm not even having to be like, oh, we're all, what is it that all lives matter? That's not what I'm even doing. Yes, of course all lives matter. Through the astrological, cosmological wisdom, we all count. We don't even have to make one group more special. Everybody has its value. The original 12 tribes of Israel were from Aries to Pisces. It had nothing to do with fucking people. It had to do with people, but it didn't have to do with what we call race or tribe. It was literally Aries, Taurus, and that would include every group, right? So what we're doing, so that's why if we understand purity is understanding that we're all under the same sky and we're all under the same, and everybody's having a unique experience with it because of the cosmology and their relationship to it. And what these leaders are doing now, it's horrible, but it's just an effect of the Dark Ages. And the more of us that can realize it and stop doing that, we will drain that of its power, and that will become obsolete, and something else will start to take over. My heart loves what you are speaking. Thank you. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to say. Oh, the moon is in Libra. The moon is in Libra. So now here, let me tell you guys something. This cycle started with the moon in Aries. So this cycle is all about ourselves. It's all about yourself, how you relate to yourself, because the sun is in Cancer. So the Cancer sun is about how you take care of yourself, how you love yourself, how you nurture yourself, how you mother yourself, all of that. So that's the biggest theme here. The sun is in Cancer. Everything else is associated to that. So this cycle started. The sun went into Cancer when the moon went into Aries. So this cycle is really all about us, all about you, your individuality. Now the moon is in Libra. So with the moon in Libra, you want to be asking yourself, how will I show up in these experiences? It's not about them or who they are. It's not about adjusting yourself to make anybody comfortable, or it's not about dimming your light. It's about being true to yourself in the face of others. It's about being in your Aryan, unique expression, your individuality with others. Do not lose yourself with another. Now, many of us do, because the Cancer energy, many of us lost ourselves to our mothers. We lost ourselves to our families, our communities, because they insisted that we do it and we didn't know any better. So many of us still are losing ourselves to others, giving our power away. Somebody say something, they make you angry. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Just be true to yourself. Ask yourself, step away, give me a minute. Let me think about that. I'll get back to you, right? One of the things that I'm seeing right now is I have a person in my life that I have had in my life for a lot of years, and their energy is very dominant, and they are dominant in a way that they are going to have things be on their terms no matter what. And I have done it for years, and now I'm just not doing it. Like everything now, I'm like, okay, when I get on the phone with them, I don't talk on the phone with them for more than 30 minutes. If they want to see me, we have to do the things that I want to do. And so we've not seen one another. And I'm fine with it. I used to just do what they want, because I'm not going to give myself, because my structure is more important to me than making somebody happy, than having them in my life. What I'm doing for myself is my motherfucking priority no matter what. I don't give a fuck who shows up, who cares, who's willing, who's not. I am here for myself no matter what. I'm here for myself in the way that my mother was never able to be here for myself. I am not going to forfeit or abandon myself, because I have been abandoning myself all of these years because I didn't have the strength to not care what somebody thought, or I couldn't stand for myself. I am going to stand for myself no matter what. They can go. And it's fine, because guess what? Others will show up who are on the same program that I'm on. That it is a guarantee. If I'm loyal to myself, the universe is just waiting on us to be loyal to ourselves. The universe is just waiting on you to stand for your fucking self on the inside. And when you stand for yourself, it's like, okay, they're standing for themselves. Bring their bounty. They're not going to give it away. They're going to be so that is what I'm up to. And I get to experience this other person in my life. They're a Libra, right? They're a Libra. And literally, I feel them like move in my energy. And I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. No matter what, I am not going to abandon myself. If it means I'm going to be here alone all by myself with just me and my ancestors and the trees and the birds and the cats, that's what it's going to be. Because I am standing for myself, because I can feel that there is something on the other side of this, because I've never been willing to walk this path. I've always been too afraid, and I can feel that if I can just stay on the course of my own power and my own devotion to myself, that something is going to show up that I could have never gotten from anybody else. That can only be sourced through me. So I'm being extreme. I'm dry fasting. I'm meditating. I'm praying. I am staying with myself. I am staying with myself no matter what. All right, you all. Oh yes, Libras do move energy. Libras are the great. People think Cancers are the manipulators. Psh. Libras are the manipulators. Libras are the manipulators because they can dazzle you. They will dazzle you. They will charm the fuck out of you. You won't even know that you didn't let go of your shit fucking around with a Libra. You'd be like, where's my shit? They got your shit and gone. Them Libras ain't no joke. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Yes, you guys are the charmers. You guys are the charmers. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful in its place. It's beautiful in its place. I have a Venus in Libra, so I understand. I have Venus and Mercury in Libra, so I understand it very much. I get it. I am also very charming, and I understand it. Okay, you all. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Talk to you later.